Staying on with this story, amid a raging war between Russia and Ukraine, Moscow's crackdown on foreign fighters seems to continue. Days after two UK citizens were captured by Russia, it is now two US volunteers who are feared to be captured. It is 39-year-old Alexander Druke and 27-year-old Andy Huynh from Alabama. They had traveled to Ukraine as volunteer fighters against Russian forces. The duo were last in contact with their families on June 8th. They did not return from a mission around the Kharkiv region of eastern Ukraine. Both men had told their families that they would be going offline for a few days, but did not provide details amid fears of their communications being intercepted. Now, reports of the two men being captured by Russian troops remain unconfirmed, as Kremlin has not come out with any confirmation so far. The families have been in contact with the US Embassy in Poland that is trying to locate their whereabouts. Now, if the pair have been captured by Moscow, then they would be the first confirmed US citizens to have been taken as prisoners of war in Ukraine. The White House said that the US will do everything to get them back and urged citizens to not travel to Ukraine as of now. Listen in.
Well, without getting into hypothetical, obviously, if it's true, we'll do everything we can to get them safely back home. I do think, however, that this is an important point in time to remind that we discourage Americans from going to Ukraine and fighting in Ukraine.
Last week, two Britons and a Moroccan were captured by Russian troops while fighting for Ukraine. The three were sentenced to death by a top court in Russia-backed separatist state Donetsk Public Republic. The court found three men guilty of mercenary activities and committing actions aimed at seizing power and overthrowing the constitutional order. Russia has accused Western citizens of acting as mercenaries, saying Western support for Kyiv is dragging out the conflict and leading to more casualties.
As you know, on June 9, the first sentence to foreign mercenaries was handed down. We had long warned exactly how things would be. Unfortunately, we now see it in real life. Such a harsh sentence, and it's been given for this crime, it would seem. Well, it sets a clear example to other so-called soldiers of fortune fighting for Ukrainian neo-Nazis or those who only plan on joining them, because these are crimes against Donbas civilians.
UK has meanwhile condemned the judgment, calling it a sham. UK argued that under the Geneva Conventions, prisoners of war are entitled to combatant immunity and they should not be prosecuted for participation in hostilities.